Good start, definitely. So, my first time that I was watching Thrill on Band-Maid. So I've only seen the other one previous, right? The latest, but it's definitely a different feeling to it. I want to see the latest one now. If I go like backwards. This one is much more clean, yeah. The other one is like the kind of horror school. This is like, that is much more cleaner. So. Compared to the other one, no, it is not what I expected at all from a visual standpoint. I wasn't saying, I think she's my favorite. So I catched the Band-Maid bug, guys, right? We're gonna do more Band-Maid reactions. I will say first and foremost, if you're new to my channel, is that I do actually speak Japanese to like a decent level. Maybe not like perfectly fluently, but I watch like every anime without, you know, subs or whatnot, right? So maybe that's gonna give you another impression of how you react or whatever, because I do actually understand what they're saying in the songs. I mean, that guy, but you know what I mean? It's a little bit different when you actually, I think, understand it, or at least most of it, like 90%. And that's also how I, you know, found this band, right, in this anime, Lady Rock Modesty, or like Rock Ladies, or whatever is translated in, or basically it's like, you know, Oyo-sama's play music, where of course then the Band-Maid or actually the mock-up of the anime character based on how they move and so on when they actually are performing, right? It's kind of interesting anime, actually. I recommend watching it, especially if you're a Band-Maid fan, but I think it's interesting how they have taken, like, you know, how they're moving in like a music video and put that inside like the anime. It's CGI, sure, but still, it's cool, interesting. Anyway, I mean here, guys, immediately, as a complete noob into Band-Maid, I have just now then taken like the most popular video they have, right? Thrill, started here. If there's some other better order to do it, should I like start with like maybe their first music video, or it's a kind of other pattern I should go with? You know, leave a comment below. Some comments are about, oh, these are my favorites or whatever. So, you know, but I already know I'm coming in completely fresh, so it's a little bit like that. Now, lastly, one comment I want to point out, and please explain to me more in detail, is this thing. Exactly all the rules here. So what McLeaf writes here is that I can just do the full like reaction and playing the music and so on. So we're gonna see it right in the full reaction of the music videos. I'll just play the music and I'll see what happens then. Obviously, as a YouTuber of sorts, whatever, right, I am used to having to, like, you know, kind of just play the music, you know, for like 3 seconds, cancel it, whatever, right, only show a little bit of the video or whatnot. That being said, obviously I will edit part of the reaction anyway, but I mean like normally you have to kind of cancel out the music all the time, and you know what I mean. So it's like that would be massively helpful basically if this band just allows it, which seems to do them. So let's try it. Good start, definitely. So my first time that I was watching Thrill on Band-Maid. This one. So they're shading water cannons. So I've only seen the other one previous, right? The latest, but it's definitely a different feeling to it. I want to see the latest one now. If I go like backwards. This one is much more clean, yeah. The other one is like the kind of horror school. This is like, that is much more cleaner, so very different sensation to them. Absolutely. Yeah, it's sort of visual, like, but I like it, the contrast, you know. Yeah. It's interesting, the outfits, the Band-Maid, right, and then you have the clean whiteness around it. So the only thing not what I expected whatsoever. Compared to the other one, no, it is not what I expected at all from a visual standpoint. I'm really good about music, yeah. When I have my favorite tune now, I'm not gonna feel like I was like, yeah, because I'm a big fan of Scandal, You know that, you know, they're like Japanese girl band is, right? And I'm starting to feel around, I was like, oh man, I'm starting, but they have my favorites now. I'm gonna get some hate now, right? I can see the comments to be like, oh, how could she like that girl? Like, I wasn't saying, I think she's my favorite now. So Mom is my favorite in Scandal. I said, throw it out here. Obviously, I'm a Mommy fan. So, you know. So I'm like, oh, I think this is my favorite now. Oh, here we go. Guitar solo. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. You never quite a different season. They seem to be kind of the front finger stuff in the band. Yeah, I wonder if the singer is gonna have the most impact, but it seems well. So yeah, they come below, guy. Are they always like? Do they have like two singers, or is it like, you know, do all five to sing or whatever, depending on the songs? I mean, obviously she's clearly the main singer, the lead singer. Yeah, it's obviously the lead singer, right? But it feels like they have two, like a secondary singer. I would say overall, I think when it comes to like Japanese like girl bands, they tend to have all of them singing. Right? That's kind of my experience with similar bands. They tend to have like all of them kind of be part of the singing. Not every song there, but you know, overall in the part song. Okay, let's break it down then, guys. Finding a personal favorite band member? Who knows? You can try to figure out who I like the most. No, it's always funny, man. It's always like some war, you know. It's always that, yeah, the WIAFU wars or whatnot, right? I'm like, oh no, I don't want to say it yet. I don't want to alienate people yet. I'm like, yeah. Or actually, to be honest, I have only seen 2 videos so far, right? Maybe I shouldn't pick yet. They certainly have a little bit of a gothic maid feel. Am I correct on that? It certainly doesn't feel like they are maids, but they have a lot of black in their outfits, and obviously you have different like maid outfits, right? But I have only seen, of course, the latest music video, you know, a rock lady, and this one now. So I'm a little bit like, yeah, they have a little bit of a gothic, a little bit of a baroque theme to it, perhaps. Am I correct guessing that? Now, coming in here, like I said, the reaction part, from only having seen the latest video in this one, it certainly feels like a kind of whiplash, and it's kind of interesting to me because the other one was so much more darker theme, right? The girls are like enslaved in this school, and it's a lot more like, you know, the background is very dark and gloom and sorrow or whatever, right? And now it's like completely very, very clean. This one is very white, it's very bright colored. This is much more happy, it's much more this one feels way more positive, the general feeling. But I'm gonna guess here, to be fair, right? And maybe I'm wrong, but I think this is kind of how it is probably, right? That the budget for this video here is probably just way lower, of course. It's like 10 years old, right? So it makes a lot of sense too that the other one with in the school, they also have so many actors, right? You have to hire all these, other girls to play all the school, whatever, right? So it takes a lot of money probably. So that's also probably a reason why I have to guess, right, that this is one of their oldest videos. So they probably haven't, the budget yet to make all the other like extras one. But what I feel is positive from that note, and I really mean this thing, is that in this video here, I feel as like a new fan coming in here, I have a lot more, actual like clearance on their visuals, how they look and so on, right? Because the other video, while I would say that, yeah, Later Rock is like a better general, like, thematical video, whatever, right? This one here, I think gives me a lot better impression on how the actual Band-Maid looks, right? Like the body shapes or whatever. It sounds like, but get my point. It's a little more like, okay, here I actually can see their faces more. This is much more like forthcoming how they look or whatever, or and so forth, right? So that's I think is a little bit much better here actually. The other one, the weeks I would say, was that, yeah, it was way better thematically, way darker, but also made, a little more, the faces sort of covered up and so on more. So here I get more feeling on, how each one looks differently, and this one was very clean, right? This is very, very clean. I like that. I really like these moments here, right, in the music video. You can just see the singer standing there, white background, And it's a good contrast, definitely. And I can see people like Band-Maid because they have this like powerful, you know, cute but powerful outfits, right? They keep chasing to, so great as well, right? They go from like black to red and so on. But having this like white background, a very bright background, and then powering it up, right, behind them with this like powerful red maid outfit and so on, gives a very good contrast. It's like a juxtapositioning of that. So that I really like in this video because of the cleanness of it and the brightness of it, you can really see their outfits more, right? It's kind of whatever you call it, cosplaying maid or whatever, but that's way stronger in this video here. I'm thinking like a scene like this, right, you know, with the lead singer stands in the middle, it's bright, powerful colors, and her outfit looks way more imposing. This is a good word for it, but you know what I mean? I think that's really good, this video. Now, they have a little different way to kind of show the different band members here. Yeah, which I haven't seen that much actually in music videos, where they keep doing this split screen thing, kind of like a dialogue or something. What it actually reminds me of, the course of my head, is Beastars. It's in an anime, where they keep having character talking, right? And you see like one person's face and they zoom in and so on. Beastars is a lot, yeah, where they have this like, you see 2 or 3 different characters, and they're kind of showing their like kind of head focused in zoom, right? And they kind of go back and forth between that. So that's kind of interesting. I don't think that's very common to do it actually, right? I can't think of many other music videos that do this thing, where they have like a split face and show. It's not an example, but I mean, right? But yeah, if you've seen Beastars, to me this reminds me a lot of Beastars. But I like it though, yeah. They're singing, you know, like, I couldn't do it at post, but you know, they're singing back and forth, right? And we see the camera kind of going like this and see the face at the same time. It's an interesting way to do it. Overall, I like the song, right? Good tempo in the beginning, chorus. I will say this thing though, I did actually probably like the latest song more, the first one I heard, yeah. I will admit that. I think it had more of a powerful chorus. Maybe, yeah. Do I dare say that? But anyway, guys, if you subscribe, press the like button, leave a comment below. Like, what should I do next? Which is the next Band-Maid video?